least cost or matrix minima. Find the initial feasible solution to the following transportation problem by least cost matrix. First, we have to select the number which is the least. Here 4, even here 4 is there. Select any one because it is the least cost in this table. If I select this, we have to select the demand and supply. In the demand and supply, select which is minimum. So the supply is minimum here. So allocate the 30 over here. Allocate 30 over here. Then subtract 30 by 65. When we subtract 30 by 65, it becomes 35. After we allocate, we strike out the whole row. Next, our table becomes something like this. Now, what we have to do is again select the least cost. Here the least cost is 5. Now, when this is selected, again compare the demand and supply. Which is the minimum in demand and supply? It is demand, which is 35. 35 is the minimum. So, allocate the 35 here. 35 is allocated here. Then subtract 35 with 70, which gives 35. And strike the whole column. Now this becomes our table. Here the least cost is 7, 7 and 7. Select any one. If I select this, the between the demand and supply both are equal. So select any one and allocate here. Allocate 35 over here. Then strike out the whole row. If I select this, it will be allocated here and the whole row will be striked out. Next only this row is left. This row is left and this Q and R column is left. Between this, now this whole is struck out. So now in between the both 7, select any one because both are least. If I select this, between the demand and supply, only the minimum is selected. So 43 is minimum between 43 and 50. So allocate 43 over here and strike out the whole column. After 43 is allocated, subtract the 43 by here, which gives 7. Now we are left with the C row, Q column. Between the C row and Q column, 7 is the minimum between supply and demand. So allocate the 7 to here. This is the final allocation table which we will get. Based on this, total cost is calculated where 5 into 35, 7 into 35, 4 into 30, 7 into 43 plus 7 into 7, which gives us 890.